This morning I was doing my regular practice, my meditation and journaling, and I noticed that I was feeling really uncertain about the space between like where I am and where I want to be. And so I wasn't really feeling sure anymore about my next steps. This happens a lot with me. Like you can like one day feel really sure and the next day feel unsure. And that is a nature of working with dreams. Like every step you take grows you and grows your dreams. So you're basically, it's like you're always at the edge of your comfort zone. You're always at your own like leading edge or growth edge. And so it's just inherently uncomfortable to be there sometimes. So that's where I was at this morning. So I did a little visualization. I imagined like where I am now and where my dream is. And so my dream shows up as this beautiful, beautiful place. Everything felt warm and like super bright, super happy. It felt just amazing. Like this is where I want to be, right? And then where I was actually didn't feel that bad. There's green grass. It's like a really beautiful spring day. Like in fresh air, everything's fine. But the space between, it's almost like I couldn't see it. Like it's nothing, right? And most of the times the path feels like a chasm. Some kind of like, I don't know, you don't know how to cross or what to do, and it just all feels very scary and confusing. And so that's how it was feeling for me. Like it was safe and fine to stay where I was, and it would be safe and great to be at my dream, but navigating this path just didn't feel good at all. So I kept trying in my visualization, and I looked just right at my feet, and then I was like, oh, my feet are actually in mud. So this like pretty spring day in the visualization is kind of behind me, almost like if I'm moving towards my dream, I'm stepping out of that and there's mud, and then there is a chasm, but there's like a 2x4 there that I could step onto, and that would kind of be this rickety bridge that leads me to where I want to be. But I'm in that moment of hesitation, so my foot is like on the bridge, but I'm not moving forward. I'm not actually taking the step, so I'm just in that moment of hesitation. The problem, your problem today, Andrea, is that you are hesitating. You know what you need to do and you're not doing it. So I just sat with that, and suddenly I kind of was flooded with all the specific details of exactly what this means for me and my path right now today. And I was just really thinking about how you have to give up where you are to cross that chasm that leads to where you want to be. And we think that we have to do this once, right? So you have a dream and you set out to make your dream real, and then you think, if I cross that chasm once, that's it. Now I'm in dreamland. And the truth is, there's just infinite more chasms, because your dream is here to grow you. So the more you move towards your dream, the bigger you get, the bigger your dream gets. And so there's always another chasm. And I don't mean that in a way that like life is an infinite hamster wheel of work, accomplish. I mean, you are here for infinite growth. Like you have infinite potential. And so each step you take grows you, each step you take grows your dream. And so you will continue to come up against these moments of having to make that choice and having to step away from where you are to step into what's next, right? This is your next level. Like there's always a next level. There isn't an end until you're done with your life, which is really nice and beautiful in theory. And then in reality, it's scary some days, right? So that's where I was at this morning. And every day I actually write out where I'm at, Monday to Friday, share kind of the behind the scenes of this is what I'm doing in my practice. This is how I'm working with my dreams and working with my inner and outer obstacles. And so what I do exactly can change from time to time. It depends on what my specific goals are. But it never changes that I show up every day and I write out what I'm doing, kind of share my little stories of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and what I'm learning. So I share all of that in as a part of the Dream Book class. And and that's on a private blog, so it's not on social media anywhere, and it's in a place where you can come and comment in a private space where the only other people who can see it are people who are on the path too, so they understand. And we have the most beautiful conversations in there, the kind of conversations that come up out of honest and vulnerable sharing of where you are with people who get it. So that's just one of the things that I really love about my work right now. And I just keep remembering how being a part of a group of kindred spirits who are also doing the work, that makes us all stronger. And showing up and sharing my stories with others helps me be more clear. That's something that just continues to blow me away. Like, I can write in my journal and I can kind of find some kind of clarity in that. But like the way that I'm writing, when I'm writing to share, the way like just the act of sharing has real magic and power to it, and it's just really helping me be more clear these days. And just wanted to share that one out here, and to say, if you're in that place too, if you have if there's some kind of chasm between where you are and where you want to be, you're not alone. And I want to invite you to think about joining us. Like, it's hard to be in that place of crossing the chasm, and yet somehow it gets a lot easier when you know you're not the only one doing it, and when you're a part of a group of other people who are doing the work as well. It really bolsters me to be a part of that. I just want you to know that's available for you here. So I'm going to put a link to Dreambook below, and this weekend, think about joining us.